driving home from dropping off Ezra and grabbing some Chipotle to see if the rewards finally marked that I got the honey chicken. I've gotten it a few times and it hasn't marked it. But I was kind of thinking about, I had listened to a short of toxic bosses, and it kind of made me think, like, I totally wouldn't be able to deal. And when I worked at Price Chopper, I did have some toxicity. One of the front-end managers threatened my job over an anxiety attack. But, made me think of one of the assistant managers who was actually pretty awesome. We think she may have struggled with extra perky people, but I eventually won her over because, hi Val, kind of always loud and whatever, and there was one day where I was like, hey Val, and she's like, no. And I'm like, have a good day, because she was getting ready to leave. And I think that's eventually what won her over. But when my mom passed away, she was very sympathetic, even boosted my hours a little bit, because the way it worked at the grocery store was, at this one anyway, was that your bereavement would be the hours you were scheduled, and she boosted them a little bit to give me a little bit more, which I truly appreciate. It was also the week of my birthday, because she did pass away 2 days before my 30th birthday. This June will be 11 years. And it's making me tear up a little bit because, it makes me miss Mom. And then it also makes me feel sad that people might not have a good relationship with their mom. But I also know that not every relationship deserves to be had. And if you have a toxic relationship, you don't want to. And if my mom was great. So many people loved her. And not everybody's like that. Or, someone might be a covert narcissist. Everybody loves them, but in reality, they're a shit parent, or things like that. But I've been thinking about Mom a lot lately. And I definitely miss her. I always miss her. I hate that she can't meet Gavin. I hate that, she can't meet the boys because she would absolutely love them. And I miss her a lot, for sure. I was talking about her earlier in a comment on Reddit, and how she would joke, like, maybe late teens, early adult, she would say this, but she would still care. But I'd complain my head hurts, and she'd be like, well, if I looked like that, mine would hurt too. And eventually, after enough of hearing I looked exactly like her, one day I was like, you do? She was like, damn. Because she knew she couldn't pull that joke anymore, because I knew. And there was just all kinds of stuff. I pull one of the things she did, which is a little harder on my kids, because they kind of see around it in a way, even though they're only 6 and Ezra's going to be 4 next month. Whenever we said I'm thirsty, she would go, well, I'm Friday, come over Saturday, and we'll have a Sunday. And the first time I tried that on Soren, he goes, ooh, I like Sundays. And that didn't work so well. And sometimes I say it to Ezra, and I don't think he really responds. Or he'll say, okay. But It's little things like that. I pick on them. But Soren has gotten to a point where he has to ask if I'm joking. Especially if I say no a certain way, but I'm smiling or whatever. And it's like, can I have some more milk, please? No. But yeah, and I just wanted to put a little video out there about how much I miss her. I don't know what the next video is going to be. I'll try to stream soon. Not interested in Crumble this week. Oh, we might get the Doritos nachos, but Gavin may have to kind of premiere that one more than me. Because tomorrow, Subway does have buy a footlong and get the nachos free. So, we might be doing that, now that I think about that. I did get this Circle K cherry Sprite, so I guess let's give this a try really quick while I'm here. Not that great. Almost tastes a little medicinal, but that's cherry for you. So, but that'll be all for this one. If you finished the video, I appreciate it. Listening to my ramblings, listening to me telling about my mom. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys whenever the next one is. Bye.